Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my very first episode of the Fine Print TikTok edition. It is Wapo, and I'd like to share with you the reason why I had picked Blurr lines as my topic and my title. It's because a lot of my stuff that I'm going to talk about here at TikTok is blurred lines. Like, you know how it goes over the line of which way you can go, what's real and what's not. Well, today, my first episode, I'd like to speak and talk about kayfabe. Kayfabe, is it really dead? Hell, are we even in the kayfabe period anymore? You see, I, for one, watched wrestling growing up when I was a kid, like, all the time. That's all I did. And, boy, did they keep kayfabe alive. And kayfabe was just, if you was a wrestler and you was a heel and bad in the ring, you was a heel and bad when you left. You was a heel and bad when you see anybody. You wouldn't sign autographs, you wouldn't take pictures, but nowadays it's different. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what you do. Everybody knows that there's two different sides to everybody. I want to know, this is a crazy question, but do you guys think that kayfabe is actually killing wrestling, or not having kayfabe wrestling more exciting? I think that it makes it a little bit more exciting because of the simple fact that there's more drama to it. If you add more drama to a certain formula, you're going to watch something, you're going to keep watching it and not care what it is. It just entertains you and it just draws you in. Because think about it. If you kayfabe and you go to a bar, for instance, and you're fighting a 350-pound guy and you're as big as Rey Mysterio in real life, are you going to really kick his butt? Probably not. So if you're kayfabing and you're in the ring and you can't, and you actually destroy and beat this guy, and he's 6'9", 350 pounds, and you're little old Rey Mysterio, and then you go on the street and you get your ass kicked, it just doesn't work, does it? But anyways, I think that kayfabe just added a little Santa Claus Christmassy type, realism to it. Something for you to believe in. But with that being said, did you actually like watching Hulk Hogan, the good guy, winning over triumph over evil, like a good story ending? Or do you like the suspense of not knowing who's winning, the suspense of having the bad guy actually end the story with a bad ending? I mean, it's cliche just to have something always happen at the end that's good. You always want to be in that situation where you don't know what's going on or what's going to happen. Cornette was a very, very kayfabe guy, and he really was upset about the fact about breaking character or all that stuff. But you know what? I think in reality, to me, my opinion is if you break the kayfabe, it better be to make the product juicier. Because nowadays, I'm going to go back to the Attitude Era, where Edge, rated R superstar, and Lita and Matt Hardy had that love triangle affair, and that just, you couldn't tell if it was real or fake. But in reality, we all knew that it was real, because there was times where they showed, and they even said in documentaries, that it was a real thing that went on, that it was a real thing that happened. But the simple thing was that it was so entertaining because of the fact it was so juicy. You want to know what happened next. You want to know, hey, did Matt Hardy lose his girl to Edge? Did he actually cheat on her? Or and then Vince McMahon just capitalizes it and uses it as a storyline and just makes the product much, much better. So I think the product is much better with the teeth. And if it hurts people's feelings, or some people can't watch the product because it's too offensive, you gotta switch to turn it off, And I think, to me, kayfabe was great at one point. Kayfabe was good to to keep a story going, to make, especially during the time of war, like back in the day where there was a lot of war going on, where there was, Desert Storm, or there was stuff going on, and we had to show that the good guy's going to win just to keep hope. But I think the villain should always, the villain should become victorious once in a while. It just makes good for TV, just so we not know, that the good's always going to win. That we just don't know what's going to happen at that time. But as far as kayfabe goes, I don't know. That's why I guess they're called sports entertainers. What do you guys think? In the comments, what do you think about kayfabe? Do you think that kayfabe should stay around, or should start again, or should we stick around and use that blur line, that T that makes you coming back and watch wrestling, watch it over, watch just them entertain you and see what's going on. Use that background, that backstage drama and bring it up front. Should it be in the limelight, or should it be left behind doors? Either way, you can't stop it, because push comes to shove. When it comes down to it, social media, you can't hide anything, so it doesn't really matter. But anyway, in the comments, just tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about kayfabe. Do you think that they should be heavy fines, so that whoever spills the juice to any outlet of news about what's going on backstage, should they get in trouble, even get fired? Or you think that it's pretty good for business? I don't know. But this is the first ever Blurred Lines Fine Print Edition for TikTok. I'm El Wapo, and I hope that you enjoyed the first episode. Leave a comment. Add me if you like. We also have our Fine Print page on Facebook. Go ahead and find it. Add yourself. I'm sure if you like my material, I got a lot more on the Facebook page. I will see you very soon. Thank you for watching.